Hello Gundam Robot fans. So today we're going to try out these Gundam Converge robots here. I've seen them locally and I've passed them by many a times. But why not? I like Gundams. I've actually built the 144 scale model kits from Bandai of these two characters. I just think they look cool. I don't watch the cartoons at all. I probably only watched 30 minutes of Gundam in my entire life. But there must be thousands of hours of TV shows and movies and all that, video games and all that stuff. I do want to give credit. There's a channel out there on YouTube called Zaku Aurelius. That guy is all about Gundams in all different scales, deformed ones, big model kits, small model kits, and then a bunch of other mechas as well. So he's reviewed a bunch of these over the years, and it kind of helped convince me to buy these things. That one was obviously, yeah, they're both used. Yeah. Okay. So this first one we'll start with is called the Rick Dom. And so I know again nothing about this stuff, but there's a website. If you just look up Gundam Rick Dom, Gundam.fandom, they have listings and stats on all the robots. So this is the MS-09 Rick Dom, which is basically a Dom that's available that goes into space. And so you can see it's in all these TV shows, movies. What the heck's an OVA? I don't even know. Mangas, games. This is a really popular robot apparently. Developed here and developed into. There's a lot of variations of these dumb robots. Anyways, it's supposed to be 18.6 meters tall and weigh, wow, like 78 metric tons. So, yeah, these are big robots in these fictional worlds created by Bandai. Bandai actually, I believe, owns and created the Gundam universes. That's why they can crank out so many toys, because they own the rights to them. You don't have to get licensing approval from anyone. Oh, this is kind of gross. There's a piece of gum in here, but look at that. That's all brown. I will not be eating that. Considering, how old is this thing? It says 2013. Yeah, that thing's almost 10 years old. Going to the back to the box, we got some interesting, photography here and some detail shots in there. No idea what that's about. Made from polypropylene and polyethylene. Maybe that's the packaging. I think the product itself is from PVC and ABS plastic. That would make sense. The soft stuff should be PVC, the hard stuff is ABS. If you can read Japanese, I'm sure this is a story all about it, and it gives some of those stats there as well. Thruster output, 53,000 kilograms. And then here's some other ones from this wave. I think these things come in waves, and this is number 62. And yeah, 57 to 62 is this wave apparently. I'm gonna probably have to get that one. I built a model kit of that in high grade. And that one in high grade. Okay. So, interesting. You know what, let's talk about this one. Let's just open them at the same time. So again, I built a model kit of this thing. It's called the MS-18E Kampfer. And for me it looks like a German suit or something, World War suit. Bunch of different appearances here. This is 18.2 meters tall and 80 tons or so. I think that's generally what these things are about. Alright, so now let's see what this is from. This is number 43, and in this wave we had 39 to 44. And really none of these appeal to me. Possibly that one. For some reason I like these Zeon robots. The Principality of Zeon, to my understanding, are the bad guys in the Gundam universe. And so their robots very often only have like one eye. That's called a mono eye. And it moves around in the black area there. So, alright, let's get those boxes out of here. So everything's all bagged up separately so they don't scratch each other during shipping. So let me unbag these things. Well, I guess you can watch me screw something up here. I did not expect the rocket launchers on this, because there's no indication of them on the box. What I do, I see. You put in a little piece of cardboard to protect that horn. Let's put this guy together. Let's see how easy it is to assemble. And I guess we can look at the details. So here's the legs and torso. There's almost no articulation on these guys. These legs don't move at all. Yeah, some details molded in here. So this is all PVC, I think. The thruster details. Maybe some paint would be helpful there. Alright, so some slots and peg holes to put things on. Some yellow paint details. A nice tampo print. That's the Xeon tampo. Alright, so logically I would probably want to put it on the torso. Or, I'm sorry, the torso's already there. This back piece, that is. Go with the biggest pieces. So 2 more thrusters there. And then we have this head piece. So just a little pin. And unfortunately the mono eye is just painted pink. It's not a metallic pink. It would be nice if that was metallic so it would look shiny. Alright, so now, I don't know which arm this is. Is it symmetric? No, they're not. Okay. Yeah, this side has a spike on it, so I think this goes on the right side if we're looking at it from the front, yes. Okay. Alright. And then this obviously goes here. Oh, I see. So there's a hand. Where'd the hand go? Oh, it's attached to the bazooka. Alright, and then so what's up with this bazooka? This bazooka goes on the back. There's a pin here. And so there's 2 pegs on the back. I don't know which way it should go. The arm gets in the way this way. So I think it has to go on this way. Yeah, alright, so that's the only way it's going to go on. Yeah, this also has a peg hole. So you could put both on the back, but without an extra hand, it's not going to be good. Alright, am I crazy? Did it not come with extra hands? I'm just looking in the bags again. Nope. No extra hands, so you don't really have a choice. It's a real shame that it didn't actually have a hand so you could put bazookas on the back. Because it seems like the box... What is going on here? I think I got the wrong stuff. Look at this. This is not the same robot. Yeah. So I know they've had different releases. So this is not it. This is not what I ordered. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I still like this character. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, I gotta edit this in here. It turns out that this part of the arm articulates. I noticed there's a slot in that hand, and so you could actually take this other bazooka and jam it into this other hand, so he can carry 2 bazookas. Yeah. So yeah, this also articulates too. Okay, so yeah, I didn't catch that before. Okay, so this thing I think is supposed to keep the thing standing, although it doesn't have any problem whatsoever standing. It's heavy enough, but I think these are supposed to be for the feet. I don't know. Seems weird. Doesn't... Well, I guess it does fit in there. Yeah, alright. So I guess it's nice that at least it's clear, but it's so thick that you really can't see much of the blue through there. But if for some reason you put this on a window with the window open, maybe this will keep it from blowing off. Maybe not, actually. Anyways, it's very unsightly, and I don't find it necessary. Again, look at it. It doesn't want to fall over. Alright, so that's that one. Apparently it is probably not number 43. It's the wrong robot in the wrong box. Alright. Well, let's see if this is the correct one. This Rick Dom thing. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's got like this beam sword thing. I guess that cardboard maybe helps protect it from snapping or something. Okay, so again, well, this arm is already on, which is interesting. Why would they only put that arm on? And then again, the hand is part of this weapon. So then I might as well just pop this thing on here. You can hear the tension. Yep, so they're definitely going to hold their pose. I guess if you move them enough times, they'll get loose, but brand new out of the box, that will hold its pose. So this PVC plastic stuff, you can reshape it if you heat it up with water, or if you're careful, a hair dryer, you can bend it straight. Yeah, so this guy, again, no shininess on its eyes, just pink paint, which is unfortunate because in this case it's not enough. It looks like they're a little grayish shining through, but it looks like there's a pretty nice texture in there. Yeah, texture in there, nice rivet marks or dot marks, and then a whole bunch of molded details. So pretty nice. I think with a paint wash, it might bring out some of the details and make it look a lot nicer. There is a peg hole back here, and oddly there is coincidentally, there's a actual hole here. So I think you can actually peg that in there. And so, yeah, there you go. That works. Now what about this hand? Is there a hole for the... no? Yeah, so unfortunately there's no alternate hand. If there's an alternate hand, they could accept this sword. That would be ideal, right? But nope, you're pretty much forced to have them displayed with this giant bazooka thing, which is kind of bent in this case. Alright, and then yeah, the foot stand thing again seemed totally unnecessary, but it does work. Okay. Well, let's get a spin coaster up here. Alright, on the slow speed setting, I'm going to bring out a couple other figures I have. This is, I think, one of my only small Gundams. This is, I believe, 1/400 scale. I bought this because I collect 1/400 scale airplanes. And so you can see the proportions of this are more realistic, or more like the cartoons and stuff, where it's more slender. Whereas these Converges are much more deformed. But to go more deformed, I have this Kampfer. Look at that thing. It's so short, and stubby. It's awesome. I think it's great. So I don't know who makes this. I assume it's Bandai as well, because again, they own the license. It's their own franchise. So they have so many different variations of their toys, of their Gundams, that is, in toy form. And then this one's cool. This is from RoboCop 2. This is Kane when he became a robot. It doesn't say who made it though. I just picked it up loose here locally. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Bandai also, because it's so well detailed. Bandai supposedly has the most advanced plastic molding machines to make their scale model kits, and so they know a lot about making toys. And so even though these are not to that level of quality, they're very well detailed for PVC figures. Maybe some of you guys are curious how tall these guys are. This guy's 7 centimeters, or like 2 3/4 of an inch. Up to the top of the horn, that is. Rick Dom, I would say he's 5 centimeters tall, or around 2 inches tall. So they're pretty small. That's why I decided to try them out. I don't have much room for... I actually sold off the model kits I made of these because I don't have room for them. Alright, well, I guess that's enough for those guys. One last closer view here. You can look at the details there. They look pretty nice. With a few extra paint taps, I think they would look really nice indeed. Maybe I'll do that later on, but I think I should probably clear coat them before I add paint, because doing a paint wash on these might stain the colors, and you'll never get it off if it's not clear coated. Thanks for watching today. I will probably get a few more of these things if they come up at a decent price, and or they're actually robots I really like. Okay, we'll see you then. Take care. Bye.